to get up to that area.
But it's very interesting that you should have mentioned earlier, though, Michael O'Leary's points about passenger taxes when it comes to air. This is one of the reasons why rail cannot compete, because aviation already has some tax advantages when it comes to fuel. I think it's very interesting, though, that Andy's speaking, if I can call you a trade union boss, Baron, for that's what you are, if that expression still applies. But you do represent the south of England.
Well, no, I'm national, so I represent people right across the UK and in Ireland. So, ultimately, we look to make sure economic growth is right across the board.
Well, I'm glad that's the case. And one of the identifications in the policy document that originally supported this was that almost necessarily air traffic, in fact 170,000 direct international flights, would be sucked out, those are existing flights, out of regional airports and brought down to the overheated southeast. And when we look at growth, surely in this country what we are looking to achieve is growth all around the country. And I think it's very interesting that whenever we talk about aviation, we seem to have to talk about Heathrow. Very interestingly as well this week is this overall package that Rachel Reeves has delivered. She's also spoken today about Gatwick and Luton both getting the go-aheads. If you look at those two airports and then combine them with the two which have already been given the go-aheads, that's London City and Stansted, that will increase southeast aviation capacity by 60 million passengers a year. Now that is a lot more than Heathrow was ever going to promise. And actually, we think it likely that in many ways that the aggregate package that she has announced has undermined the case a bit for Heathrow. We understand almost why they have chosen this as a project. They want to bounce back from possibly having been accused of not being very positive about the economy. And in picking a project, they picked Mission Impossible. As she says herself, 7 decades and it's got nowhere.